Hello friends and family, and good morning from beautiful Sevierville, Tennessee. For today's Tennessee roadside adventure, it brings us to the local Spirit Halloween store. Fall is in the air. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head to Spirit Halloween, check out all the awesome costumes, animatronics that they have left, and a whole bunch of the different horror decor that they have, because this is a really great Spirit Halloween. They have such a great selection. It's a really big shop as well. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. Actually, as I was recording the intro to this video, you could actually notice all of the leaves falling literally while I'm recording the intro. Like I was saying, fall is in the air here in Sevierville, Tennessee. They have an absolutely massive box truck out here for Spirit Halloween, though, where they keep all of the extra overflow. My last visit here to Spirit Halloween, though, everything was so cool to come out and check out. The animatronics for 2025, absolutely incredible. So many different interactive things, Halloween costumes, and it smells incredible over here. We got lots of restaurants like Texas Roadhouse. It smells really good. You can never go wrong with a good Spirit Halloween, though. I always love the Grim Reaper sign. All love the neon colors for Spirit. Even the windows are decorated with some of the brand new Halloween costumes for 2025. Okay, let's head inside Spirit Halloween though and do the full tour. So right off the bat, you're greeted by some of the awesome animatronics here at Spirit. Look at this one. Let's see what we got doing. Okay, there she goes. I always love the animatronics as soon as you come inside Spirit Halloween. They have Madison Scare Park, 31st Street Station. So here's a whole bunch of your Halloween costumes like Bullseye, animatronics, and different things. Okay, so this is actually a bunch of the animatronics. You have Emily, Victor, Art the Clown as Santa Claus. But I am noticing one that is literally right in front of me. Where did it go? Here it is, Bullseye. So this is one of the animatronics, literally right out in front. Let's go ahead and step on the little spot here and see Bullseye. So he's really cool. His head actually rotates on that bass and plays music.
I won't miss!
Yeah, Bullseye is really, really cool. Looks like they do have them decorated with some ravenous raccoons that are half eaten there on the bottom section. Let's continue on our way though. Here is the local Spirit Halloween Express. So we can go inside there and check that out in just a little bit. But you got the Spirit Halloween logo. This guy here is still going though. Next up is a really creepy nun. Let's see what she does. I don't think I saw her my last trip. Okay, so the nun just basically pops out at you. Okay, and then she goes back to praying hands. That is really, really neat. On the opposite side of that section, they do have one of these little boxes you can press in case of emergency, where they do have this really scary clown. Let's go ahead and push the button and see what we got. So the clown's head actually rotates. Yeah, he makes a really creepy noise. Let's actually head inside though and do the full tour inside of this bus, it looks like. There's some signage for Spirit Halloween with the Grim Reaper. Look at that, he's holding a Butterfinger bar. That is so crazy cool. But they have let's see here, a little scarecrow hanging out there. Looks like one of those half-eaten zombies where we can step on this spot. Let's see. Yeah, the zombies being electrocuted. There's a little missing person. They have Betty Sharp. Yeah, look at this creepy granny staring at us with literally a rat in front. This guy is screaming though. Let's go to the front section and see what we have. So here's a little telephone that you can actually pick up and push the buttons. Hopefully you can hear this. It actually talks. So you can push the button there for emergency use only. So this is actually a little lever you can push. The ground kind of like vibrates. Then everything kind of like comes to life. Like all these little squiggly wires and different things that were like cut off. Like how cool is that? I love this. Really, really neat. That being said, of course, we want to check out some more of the animatronics. And this guy is absolutely incredible, like holding a lantern. Look, he's telling us to shh.
Do not venture any further. There will be no escape.
Yeah, he wasn't here my first visit, so that's really cool to see. Like the lantern actually flickers and moves with him, like as he's shushing you. And this guy was incredible too, my last trip. Let's go ahead and step on the little pad and get him to open up.
I carry the eternal flames deep in my chest, where they will burn your soul.
Kind of has like fire in his head with the horns. Then he goes back to like closed. They do even have like some of those little pop-up spiders. Look at these creepy little like half-eaten seagulls in front of the spider though. So if you don't notice, like he will literally just pop out in front of you. I don't think like the pad actually works. He's kind of like motion activated. There he goes. That is really, really neat. The eyes light up red. So many cool animatronics this year though. This is like some type of demonic bird. His eyes light up red. And another clown. Lots of clowns this year, of course, at Spirit Halloween. You could put your candy in his little bowl there, and he plays music. And here's like that really scary granny that was like staring at us as we were inside. Her head rotates.
Hear that sound?
Oh,
That's the grinding of my bones coming to tuck you in while you're sleeping.
so the head rotates and like the whole shoulders. Seriously though, the animatronics this year for Spirit Halloween are absolutely so crazy cool. They have different interactive like things where you can pull the lever and different things happen. The buttons you can push, and the actual like clown like rotates his head. That is really neat. Here's that jumping spider that I actually just showed you. So this one is the black jumping spider. It does come with like that cobweb base. Looks like you can get that in a couple different colors, like a bright red and black, more of like a brown tone, and solid black. These are $100 a piece. And here's a whole bunch of the assorted animatronics, like all boxed up. So that one is the sitting scarecrow. The head snaps up to shock. So the head actually like pops up, kind of like how you think he's just sitting there, and then he comes like animated. They do have another clown down there in the bottom section just for you, where he has like a orangutan in the box. Look how creepy he looks though. They have a mutant sewer rat. Kind of reminds me of like Master Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's that big bullseye that plays the music, like his head rotates there on that. Look at that actually. That's really cool because it actually has like little knives on the inside. So his head rotates. They have the Ringmaster. Actually stands 7 feet tall. Like that is really crazy. The attention to detail looks super good. And here is a 6 foot 7 inch tall straw man. The head and torso sway side to side. Let's check out some of these figurines and statues that they do have. Part of the Horror Babies collection. They have Frankenstein's monster. Look at him there with like a little baby rattle. I love that. This is really cool. Like the whole like facial expression. Looks like they have like some praying angels with horns. The eyes on this one does light up though, which is really neat. Underneath there they have some zombie babies. Let's see if we could get these puppies to do anything. Okay, so this one, it doesn't look like it does anything except for like the eyes light up. They have another really scary like demonic baby where actually has like its fist. Oh, listen to them. Listen to them. Oh, that's the one up here. That is crazy. The eyes are lit up red and it's shaking like the little demonic bone. They have another horror collection, the Michael Myers from Halloween 2, part of like your horror baby collection. But you can find a whole bunch of different things from like tombstones, things from like Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. They have like an Oogie Boogie collectible figurine where the mouth has all the worms on the inside and it lights up. These are $45. They have these nice little canisters. Let's see here. These are solid glass though, only $10 a piece with Jack Skellington. They do even have like your countdown till Christmas and Halloween calendars. These have the little removable blocks, like it'll say days to Halloween and then days till Christmas. These are $27 a piece, and they even have more glass bottles with the deadly nightshade, so you can push the button and actually see this light up, which is really neat. Look at like the little black lid there on the top section. And right underneath there is a whole bunch of different cups and different things. This is part of the Spirit Halloween collection for Corpse Bride with Victor and Emily. Listen to this guy. Now this one's going off. Then it'll put you over to some of the assorted Wizarding World of Harry Potter merchandise, like these lenticular wall arts, Wanted, Bellatrix Lestrange, Ministry of Magic. These are $20 a piece, so it's not really just like Halloween things. Like you could even get things from Wizarding World of Harry Potter, like they have your Hogwarts door cover. Look at that with all the floating candles. That looks really neat. $23 for them. And right underneath there is like a little chest here, a Spirit Halloween exclusive actually. Let's see, this is really neat. It looks like it does open up as well. It opens up to like a nice velvety, like house crest on the inside for like Gryffindor, Hufflepuff. Let's see the old price-a-rooney. That one is $30. A couple different collector's masks you can get, like Bellatrix Lestrange. You have Lucius Malfoy. These are $42 a piece. It comes with like that nice base though on the bottom. And it looks like they even have like some ceramic trinket trays. This one is like the chocolate frog packaging, little trinket boxes. That one is $33. And they do even have like these massive coffee mugs. This one is more of like a chalice with the Death Eater mask. It does have your Wizarding World of Harry Potter logo for only $17. I always like to check out some of the collectible like dolls that they have because you could push the button and they do actually like make noise and move around. Let's see what we got. So we have Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It doesn't look like the button on that one works anymore, but that one is $33. They have Ghostface. You can see like the bloody mask there with the knife in the Ghostface hand. They have Art the Clown right next door. There he goes. Look at that, he squeezes the little like bike horn. Next to Art the Clown from Terrifier is Chucky.
Showtime!
Oh, he's still going. Okay, I thought he was done there. Look at him with his overalls that say good guy.
I'll be back.
Oh.
I always come back.
Okay, fair enough. They have more statues down here on the bottom section. This one is Art the Clown. Looks like he's shushing you. That one is $47. They do even have like Frankenstein's monster. That one is actually really, really cool. Like check that out. I like that a lot actually. Just the attention to detail on some of these pieces here at Spirit Halloween is just really good. They have a Michael Myers shutter flashers LED projection. They are, let's see here, $36 a piece from Halloween 2. They have a Bagwell bobblehead. This actually has like a little sticker there where it's actually a Spirit Halloween exclusive. But it looks like they even have some Funko Pops. They have, I shouldn't say Funko, they have bobbleheads of Georgie for Spirit Halloween. And a little light mask from It with Pennywise. Let's check out some of the different signage that they do have. So here's the Haddonfield Herald. Look at that 25-cent newspaper, but you have Michael Myers, the killer believed to be dead. Wore a mask similar to this one, so you can see like the house there, and then Michael Myers himself. They have Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake, established 1935. That one says Friday the 13th, so that's a really cool like big sign that they do have. But you can get some of like your Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So this one actually lights up, and it does come like with the little Spirit Halloween exclusive. They have so many different things though, like some neon signs from Chucky. You can get one here from Spider-Man. And how about this one? Actually, it's the Bates Motel. Hopefully this one will light up for us. Okay, so that one doesn't light up, but it even says like no vacancy on the bottom section. Even more of that collectible wall art, again with Michael Myers. And they even have some assorted like wrapped canvases. They have a Deadpool version, Spider-Man. Up ahead though is Art the Clown from Terrifier. And here's one that looks like it lights up again, where you got like the little ducks that kind of like were like shot at. Art the Clown is waving at you. And they do have yet another wrapped canvas here of Elvira. So many awesome things that they have for the wall though. Here's a lenticular Chucky with the Good Guys packaging. It says he wants to be your best friend. Then you got like the Good Guys logos there on the bottom. These are literally solid wood though, so really nice quality. That one is $20. From Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, they do have Jack Skellington that says this is Halloween. Underneath there is the Sally version, Something in the Wind, where she's holding like the rose with the music notes. Here's some assorted Beetlejuice merchandise.
You just did the big one 2 months ago and you already want help. You're gonna use up all your help vouchers. And you probably haven't even read through the manual completely yet.
How is that, door knocker? That is really cool. And they do have your Beetlejuice signs. Still a whole bunch of them in stock where you can push the button and it actually lights up like all of the little spots there with the small light bulbs. That one is really cool. And they have some little serving trays from Beetlejuice. These are more of like a cool like tin design. Only $11 a piece though, so a nice little way to spruce up the house for Halloween. And how's about this for neat? So here's like a skeleton hand that is actually holding a heart like inside of the hand that lights up. These are $25. So many different things that they do have though, like this little chicken. It's like little chicken bones. $7 a piece for them. Also from the Beetlejuice collection, they do even have like this massive soup mug, and it comes with the ceramic spoon. It looks like the sandworm. That's really, really cool. And they do have a cat here again with the skeleton bones. If you look closely on the inside though, you can see this like lighting up like a nice bright purple color. That looks really neat. And I'm always a big fan of the bleeding candles for Halloween. They have you covered. These are the black ones, but you can see like the red wax stripping, or you can get like the solid white ones with the red wax. Let's see here, only $5, and you do get 2 of the candles, which is a pretty good deal. And here's a bunch of little book boxes. The Cabin Killer, and again, these are Spirit Halloween items. You can kind of like open up and then hide some things on the inside. Handbook for the Recently Deceased. These have like a really cool like weathered look to them. Looks like you could even get like some of your Disney Hocus Pocus merchandise, like these kitchen towels. This one's embroidered witch in the kitchen. Then you have like the bubbling cauldron. That is only $7, so a really good deal. They have like a hot pad, and then you get the oven mitt witch in the kitchen, again with the Disney Hocus Pocus logo. This set is $15. A couple other things that I do want to show you though. You get 2 stackable glass jars, again with the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus. And they even have like these cauldron coffee mugs. It says Special Potion, established 1693 for $22. And a whole bunch of really cool like collectible dolls. From Chucky, they have the Glenda doll. The window is kind of like opened up and slashed, so you can kind of like see the doll itself. Next to that one is officially licensed animated Chucky doll. So this is talking, and it looks like he does move. Yeah, you can see him inside of the box actually like moving the knife and his head. He's talking to me as we speak. Look at that. That is really cool. Also part of the Chucky collection, they do have the Glenn doll, they have Megan, and then right underneath there is like your classic Chucky doll where it says, "Good guys, he wants to be your best friend." Let's actually head a little bit further inside Spirit Halloween, though. We'll check out some of the assorted Halloween costumes and different things. So they do have an entire spot dedicated to SpongeBob SquarePants. Welcome to Bikini Bottom, population 538. So here is like your SpongeBob SquarePants mask. Everything is embroidered though, which is really cool. They do have your Patrick mask. Look at his facial expression. This is nuts. That is really neat. This one is $30, but of course you can get like your Squidward mask. They call this one the Handsome Squidward, and you can get like the whole like foam costume for SpongeBob SquarePants. This has 3D foam, socks, shorts, and the spatula is sold separately, which is actually right over here. The Krusty Krab spatulas. Actually says SpongeBob SquarePants on the handle. The spatulas are $10 a piece, but they do have a whole bunch of different versions here from SpongeBob. You can be Doodle Bob. They have Plankton, Sandy Cheeks, even a whole like jellyfishing net. How cool is that? It comes with a little plushie of a jellyfish, and you get the actual net from SpongeBob SquarePants. But you can get like some of your assorted winter beanies. Look at SpongeBob's little toothers sticking out. $17 for that one. They do have a Patrick version. Everything is embroidered though, and then it has these nice long tassels. Here's a whole section of assorted Star Wars Halloween costumes, so you can dress up as Princess Leia. You get the hooded dress, the wig, and the belt. This one is $60. They do have a Darth Vader version that comes with a jumpsuit, the helmet, with voice. Okay, so that's cool. You get the changer, the cape, the belt, and the gloves. Makes breathing noises. And they do have some premium electronic helmets for Halloween. They have a Stormtrooper helmet. And also right over here, like you can dress up as Obi-Wan Kenobi. Of course, if you're a fan of the new Wicked movies, these are really cool. They do even have some Halloween costumes for $60. You can dress up as Glinda. You get everything pictured though, even like the lapel pin. That's really cool. They have the dress where you get the crown detachable clear straps and the wand. This one is still only $60, but they do even have like some adult size pullover hoodies. This is a nice pink one that's embroidered Wicked with like the butterflies. Let's see what else we have up ahead here. So they do even have like Glinda's actual crown. This is really heavy. It's like solid metal. It does have a bunch of rhinestones. That one is $30. They have some assorted like simulated leather crossbody bags here from Wicked. There's the strap on the side. The attention to detail is really nice though. They have like Alphaba's witch hat. Look at that though. And again, like these are very nice quality. Like everything is embroidered on there. And they even have like some bestie necklaces from Wicked. The 2-pack here is $19. Let's actually head a little bit further down. We have to check out some of the assorted Terrifier Art the Clown merchandise. This is a really nice mask. The attention to detail is super duper good on that one. These are $70 a piece. Looks like they even have like some saws. You can see like the blood stains on there. Part of the Terrifier collection. Over here is a table leg, they're calling this. So this is more like a baseball bat table leg where you got like some Swiss Army knives, forks, knives, and screws sticking out. That is definitely terrifying. Next to that one is your Art the Clown backpack. So this is like a nice plush backpack of art. Let's see here. These are $40 a piece. You got like the little flowers on the eyes. They have so many different things though from Terrifier. Like these cool glasses with the little Christmas trees. They actually have like little fuzzy Christmas ornaments. It says Terrifier on the backside for $10 a piece. Next to that is an iron-on patch set. Looks like you get 3 different pins and then the Art the Clown patch to go with it. This whole gift set is $15. And then right underneath there, I'm a huge fan of like these tote size bags. This is a really cool version. You got a bunch of different graphics there with Art the Clown. And just like the Wicked section, they do even have an adult size pullover hoodie with art. Let's see the old price of Rooney. These are $50 a piece. Of course, every year you can find a lot of Friday the 13th merchandise, just like these hockey jerseys with Jason's mask. It says Voorhees and then number 13's embroidered on the backside. These are actually only $40 a piece, so a pretty good deal for them. They have your adult size full zip hoodies. You got the patch Camp Crystal Lake, established 1935, J. Voorhees. Then the actual like bloody handprint on the front. These are $50. The hood is really cool though because it's literally like Jason's mask. I like that a lot though. Like that full zip is really cool. Lots of different like crossbody bags this year at Spirit Halloween. This is a simulated leather, like covered in rhinestone crossbody bag. Again, simulated leather with a Jason's mask for $40. Of course, you can get like the plastic wood grain, like your normal like costume mask. And they even have the more like nice like replica versions where it says this is not a toy. So this is actually like real toys NECA. So very, very nice quality. Of course, if you are here at Spirit Halloween, you have to check out some of the Nightmare Before Christmas merchandise, and of course, Nightmare on Elm Street. That's what this aisle is, all Nightmare on Elm Street. You do have your simulated leather crossbody bag. They are $40 a piece. It says Elm Street. Looks like they even have some adjustable snapback hats. Springwood High, Nightmare on Elm Street's embroidered on the side there. Let's see if we can find the price. Only $20, so a pretty good deal there. And they even have your Freddy Krueger Supreme replica like metal gloves. Let's see if we can find here on the bottom section the price. These are $60 a piece, but that is really neat. They do have everything you need though to dress up as Freddy Krueger for Halloween. Like all of the assorted hats there. They even have an entire cosmetic set. It comes with like the eyelashes. You can get blood, rhinestones, literally whatever you want. Like if you don't want that really, like more of like a collector's edition Freddy Krueger glove, they even have like your Spirit Halloween plastic ones. Definitely much cheaper, only $13 a piece for them. But they have your adult size costumes. They are, let's see here, $35, where you basically just get the sweater and you kind of have to like piece the hat and the glove together. But they even have like your Freddy Krueger masks if you're looking for like a latex mask to go with the costume. One section over though is literally a whole bunch of merchandise from Trick or Treat. Another crossbody bag. Look at this, you got Sam on the zipper pull, like a nice little vinyl charm there. I like this a lot actually. It is double-sided. These are $25 a piece. Next to that is your Trick or Treat Sam hooded dress, where you get the hooded dress and the belts for $40 a piece. Looks like they do have everything part of this collection though, like the lollipop that actually matches this crossbody bag with that same like bitten design there. They are $13. Let's see what else we got doing. So they do have some hair clips. Looks like you get 3 different hair clips there from Trick or Treat for $13 a piece. But they have even more of the Sam costumes where you can get like the jumpsuit, the mask, and the gloves. Again, these are adult size. Even your Trick or Treat bag to go with it. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Beetlejuice Halloween costumes. So here's an adult size costume of Lydia. These are $50 a piece. You get the dress, the veil, and the gloves. So pretty much everything that you see pictured. Another one of those cool crossbody bags. This is a simulated leather handbook for the recently deceased. Actually, that's cool, like checkerboard design on the inside. That one is $25. Here's a very cool Beetlejuice mask though. The attention to detail. This one actually looks really good. Like it has the back strap, so it kind of like keeps everything into place. Definitely like a hard shell design. Yet another crossbody bag with the camera. You actually have like the sandworm there. This is all like metal attachments on there, so super duper nice quality. On this bottom section though is a really cool Beetlejuice button-down shirt with the sandworm. These are only $35 a piece, but it's a nice, like, really breathable material. And how cool are these projectors that they have? It projects, let's see here, fire, ice, flame lights. These are $35 a piece. You got like a skull, a jack-o'-lantern, the Grim Reaper, and spiders kind of like peppered throughout. They have so many different offerings, though. They are completely still stocked up at this Spirit Halloween store. Here's a whole bunch of spider webs and different things you can get to spruce up the house. This is massive though, literally 17 feet by 23 feet. These are like huge cobwebs for the front of the house for $25. Underneath there they have some preserved moss. You can see like in the packaging, this looks like real, like dried out moss. Great for indoor and outdoor decorative use. These are $13 a piece. They have some two-toned shreddy fabric, they're calling this. Let's see what that is. Oh, that's cool actually. So you can kind of like tear it apart and make your door frame look really creepy. These are neat actually. And they do even have like some haunted window covers where you can see like the ghost on the inside. Definitely terrify people during the Halloween season. That one is only $10. So many cool things though, like dude, they do have a Spirit Halloween foam coffin. You can actually use this indoor or outdoor. This one is 59 inches tall. It comes with like the nails and the chains, even spots on the inside where you can actually see like inside of the coffin. Let's check out some more of the different decorations they do have from outside though. So this is like a zombie, of course, with like faux barbed wire. Look at him there with his tongue sticking out. Some really crazy cool things. They have like a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin skeleton for $28, but you can of course get like some actual skeletons. This zombie here looks like he took like a dart to the face. Look at his shirt there, it's even all bloody. Oh boy, yeah, look at this guy here with a hook in his eye. This section here, they have a whole bunch of assorted accessories like this adult-sized baseball cap, more of like a, almost like a corduroy material with the bat there with the skeletons. This one is $15. A whole bunch of assorted beanies for winter time though. This one says spooky. Everything is embroidered on there. You have Killing It, $15 a piece for them. Looks like they even have one from Ghostface. This one has a huge patch on the front. You like scary movies, ? Even some just like basic, like a corduroy material baseball caps like this one. You got the little ghost there on the front. Oh, a nice little patch embroidered. And they even have some Spirit Halloween exclusive slippers with the embroidered jack-o'-lanterns and bats. Let's come over to the back wall section though. Check out some of the different dolls and different things that they have hanging. Okay, so these actually do talk. Penelope Pigtails. Next to her they have Matchstick Mary. Okay, so I don't see her talking, but they do even have Monkey Chimes. Let's see what he does. Let's see here. We got another Monkey Chimes here on the backside. So it looks like these guys here aren't operational, but I'm sure they were pretty cool. Some of the critters that they actually had like staged up front by the actual animatronics themselves, like some creepy cats. Look at this rabbit though, like on its back legs. They got like some rats, some squirrels, a little bit of everything. Look at these little 4-pathway candy corn lights. They have teeth, they light up, and they literally growl at you. That is absolutely crazy. That is so cool. They have some groundbreaking skeletons where you kind of like get the pieces like the light up skull, the arms and the legs, and you basically just stick them into the ground. They have a couple different versions though with like the chest and then the head there. More of the pathway lights though. These are neat. They actually twinkle with the red design on the inside with the bats. Let's see what else we got doing over here though. Okay, so they have more pathway lights. These are super duper creepy. Literal doll heads. Look at that, like they have demonic green eyes. And then right next to that one, a couple different ones that they do have. Some spooky pumpkins. Looks like there's two different versions, like the oozy one. And then more of one that has like a weathered look to the pumpkin itself. They have some... Oh, okay, so this is like, has like a little foggy urn, so you can put the fog on the inside and then actual fog like comes out. Let's see here, 1658 to 1726, you have Edith Bright, A Light in the Darkness. That is really, really neat. And they do even have some assorted walking hands here at Spirit Halloween. They got like a little on and off switch. Let's see what they are in terms of price. These are $30 a piece, but they do have a couple different designs. That's like a monster hand. They have a bloody walking hand and a zombie. I do, of course, want to check out some of the assorted masks that they have here at Spirit Halloween. They actually have an E.T. mask. That oddly looks very, very creepy with the big eyes. Next to that one, they have your Saw mask. A bunch of cool ones though that they have from The Exorcist. They have Reagan. You can see like the green coming out of the mouth there, like the long straggly hair. This looks really good actually. They have some of like your Halloween masks, Michael Myers, even like Halloween Ends. So they do have a whole bunch of like different Michael Myers masks. Here's a green-haired clown latex mask. Let's see what we got in terms of price here. The green-haired clown is $40, and they do even have some of like the blank masks in case you kind of want to like paint them yourself. That's actually what Luke's doing this year. His mask came out really cool. They have like an unholy priest and a whole bunch of different like smiling masks. A few other cool ones that I do want to show you though. They have an actual like T-Rex mask where you can put your jaw in there and you can actually like move it and make him actually like open up his mouth with the big like toothers sticking out. They have some bloody hockey masks with like paint splattered all over the place. These actually come with a little strap on the back side. That one is only $10, so a really reasonable price for some of the masks here at Spirit Halloween. They do even have like a jack-o'-lantern mask with like the mesh netting. And how like off-putting is that? Like looking through the mirror, you can see a whole bunch of like chains and body parts behind me. Let's actually hop on over to the Michael Myers section and check out some of the Halloween costumes. So here is your adult size button down. Actually has the little patch on the front. That's embroidered Myers. And you do also get the work shirt, which you saw on the front, and the half mask to go with that. So that one is really neat. They do have the actual like individual masks themselves. Again, these are like a hard plastic with kind of like the blood flowing. And it comes with a little strap on the backside there. And then right behind us is so much cool Scream merchandise. They have these adult size crop top shirts with the Scream mask embroidered on the front. These are only $22 a piece. They even have like your hockey jerseys with the mask on the front and on the sleeve it says Ghostface. But on the backside here you have Ghostface number 96. They even have some different Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle masks here as well, and the whole costumes. The masks are $15 a piece. That's like the Raphael. You do have the eye masks. It looks like you get like the set of 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles actually. So 4 eye masks for $15, and they have all of the assorted costumes to go with it. Like they have Deluxe Leo, where you basically get like the muscle suit, the half mask, the backpack, the gloves, everything to go with it. You can get like the nunchucks, part of the collection. Again, these are just plastic, but a really cool like design. The nunchucks are $15. They have Donnie's mask there with the actual like glasses, and you could even get like some of the katanas and the hard turtle shells. Of course, we have to check out some of the assorted Spirit Halloween costumes. Halloween costumes. We have Trick or Treat Clown, where you get the shirt, the pants, the collar, and then the mask. These are $50 a piece, but that looks super duper creepy. Of course, lots of different clowns. They have Hugs the Clown, has a little sign on the front side where it says free hugs. Down here on the bottom section, you can literally dress up as a two-headed clown. Look how terrifying that thing looks. That one is really neat. But they have a bunch of assorted accessories to go with it, like a clown machete. You can get a little clown knife there with like the polka dots, the pinstriping. And this one here actually has like a smiley face on it. And you can get a whole bunch of assorted throw blankets here at Spirit Halloween. These are all 50 by 60 inches, $45 a piece, and they do have some heft to them. You have Tiffany and Chucky, Crazy in Love. And it has a reverse side to it with all of the flowers. The opposite side here we have Ghostface, again with Ghostface by the moon. You have a bunch of the masks. I really like how these are double-sided though, which is really cool. They have your Michael Myers. The backside here has like all of like that blood stain to it. But you can get even different ones, even from like Jurassic World, from over at like Universal Studios. This one has a reverse side to it. Looks like they even have a Coraline. Some doors should not be opened. That is so very true. That one is really cool. And here's a whole bunch of hooded blankets from SpongeBob SquarePants. They do have the Patrick version. The eyes are all embroidered. Looks like they're completely stocked up though. Like they have your ghost face, glow in the dark hooded blanket. Let's see what else we can find here. They have your Friday the 13th with all like the hockey masks. And again, these have the hood on them. And they do even have like the SpongeBob the SquarePants version. You could even get some of the coolest plushies and backpacks. They have actual crossbody bags. This one here is Oogie Boogie. I'm trying to see if I can see the price. These are only $27 a piece, but they have Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. Here's another backpack with Jack Skellington. A nice simulated leather though. This is like a metal medallion with Jack, and it has like the stud work. These are $70 a piece. Let's see what else though. Here's a whole bunch of assorted plushies. They have a massive one with Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. This one is $30, but you can see like how big these plushies are, and they're really nice quality. They have some sandworm plushies here from Beetlejuice. We have Art the Clown Terrifier hanging out behind the sandworm. Let's see here. He is $30. And some of like your classic horror characters. Yeah, they have the ghost face with the little plushie knife to go with it. And Oogie Boogie holding the dice from Nightmare Before Christmas. Here's a bunch of really cool adult-sized graphic t-shirts though, again with Art the Clown. This one says cute but psycho. He has like the little flower glasses on. Creeping It Real, you have like a skeleton with a like a pull tube. Let's see what else we have. So we do have like your Spirit Halloween version. This one's really cool though, actually. That's really neat. Lots of different ones though. They have like the new Wednesday, Solitude Suits Me, where she's like sitting in a coffin. SpongeBob SquarePants, the Hash Slinging Slasher. Let's see what else we have. Some more Art the Clown graphic t-shirts from Terrifier. He's all dressed up as Santa Claus with the chainsaw in his hand. They have so many different graphic shirts though. Let's see, we have Jason Lives. This one actually glows in the dark. Let's check this guy out here. Let's see what we got doing.
I am Jack the Reaper. I make the skies turn orange, the wind howl, and the bats swarm. There is no place my bold chilly grip cannot reach.
I had such a fun time today hanging out here in Sevierville, Tennessee. It's always a pleasure coming out to Spirit Halloween, checking out the awesome Halloween costumes for 2025. The incredible animatronics. Spirit Halloween outdid themselves this year. A great selection of Halloween animatronics, from clowns to the Grim Reaper, and they have so many different graphic t-shirts as soon as you come inside. If you're into some horror graphic shirts, they have you covered there, and just a whole bunch of really awesome Halloween decor that you can purchase, even throw blankets, a little bit of everything here at Spirit Halloween. That being said, if you'd like to help further support our travels, please consider checking out our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up, and as always, make today awesome.